What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Universal Mastery. What I do here is I break down the occult sciences and I break them down to a very practical level so that you can use them and apply them in your day-to-day life and get real results with the things that I'm speaking about simply by just using your observation and awareness. Okay? It's that simple. Okay? Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, let me give you a little bit of an understanding of who I am, just so that you know who you're getting this information from. My name is Jermain Schwartz. I am a professional occultist. I'm fully initiated in the entire Kabbalistic tree. I'm studied when it comes to the 22 major arcana of the tarot deck, and I'm also studied when it comes to planetary energies in direct connection to astrology. Okay? So, what is the topic of our today's video? This is going to be a very popular topic, and rightly so, because this is something that's extremely important to have developed within yourself to be able to have large amounts of psychic power. Okay? So specifically what we're going to be talking about in this video, what it's all going to be revolved around, is how to step into your holy guardian angel. Okay? So if you want to know some secrets or some advice and some tips on how to step into your holy guardian angel, then this is definitely going to be the video for you. Also, if you want to know a little bit more about what exactly the holy guardian angel is. Okay? So, stay tuned. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start with a couple names that the holy guardian angel can go by. Okay? So some people will call it the holy guardian angel. Okay? Other people call it the daemon. Okay? Other people call it the lucid dreaming body. Other people will call it the government will call it the remote viewing body. Some people will call it the astral body or the astral being. So there's many different names for it. Okay? So that's the first thing that I want to say. Now let's go into this. What exactly is the holy guardian angel? What exactly is this? Okay? So this is a well-known topic in regards to the occult field. There are many occult orders, specifically one of them being the Golden Dawn, that spends a lot of time and energy focusing on the holy guardian angel and developing that aspect of your being to become more and more and more powerful till basically it becomes you. Okay, so this is well known in a lot of occult orders. Okay, now what exactly is the holy guardian angel? The holy guardian angel is going to be your astral body. It is going to be your time-like body. Okay, so it's going to be the part of you that is existing in different dimensions rather than just this physical plane. Okay, so obviously you're looking at me. You see I have skin, I have flesh, I'm very solid, I'm physical. I can touch things, I can move things around here on the physical plane. But as well, there is something that is inside of me that is possessing my awareness that is causing me to do certain motions that I'm doing. It's causing me, it's influencing me to go in certain directions, to take certain opportunities, to even open up certain opportunities, to think certain things that lead me to take certain actions. So that is the aspect of your being that is the holy guardian angel. It is the astral aspect of your being, which is directly connected to your soul. So the Holy Guardian Angel in its totality is going to be primarily feminine in nature, and it's going to contain dark matter energy within it. Okay, so I know this can be a little bit hard for people to understand if you don't even have this idea of what a Holy Guardian Angel is, or what a daemon is, or whatever. You can really think of it as being your own soul that is so powerful that it has its own body. It has its own being in the dimension that it is currently living in right now. Everyone has a soul. You have a soul, I have a soul. Your neighbor has a soul, your mom and your dad have a soul. Okay? So it's the soul that is the astral body, the Holy Guardian Angel. Now, most people on our planet are not aware of that. Most people don't even know they have a soul. Like, obviously they hear the word, it sounds great to say, yes, I have a soul, but the reality is most people don't have the slightest clue of what their soul is, and that they actually do in reality have one. Meaning they have an energetic connection to different dimensions because of this soul that is inhabiting their physical body, that also has its own body in those other dimensions. That is your Holy Guardian Angel. So the entire process of being able to step into your Holy Guardian Angel, or your Holy Guardian Angel step into you, is the better term for it, is first of all recognizing you do have one, meaning you do have a soul, and that it really does exist. Okay, that's the first step. Okay? Now the second step is to understand the energy dynamics of the soul, because the soul is going to help you prepare your awareness and your energy body in general, because there's many different facets to your energy field. So you have to transform your energy field to a certain degree where your Holy Guardian Angel can then influence you permanently. Basically with a much more influence over your physical reality. Because remember, your Holy Guardian Angel, it is you, and you are it. But living in a physical world that's been controlled by people that have created a multiverse that is meant to distract you and invert you, obviously, most of us have no idea we even have a Holy Guardian Angel. Most of us don't know how powerful our soul actually is. And remember, your Holy Guardian Angel isn't separate from you. It is you. It's an aspect of your energy body. But when you are first getting used to it and first learning about it, it can feel and it can seem like it is something separate. But it is you. You are it. I'm going to say that again. It is you and you are it. Don't ever forget that. So that's the first step. And then the second step is preparing yourself to really allow that aspect of your soul to inhabit your conscious awareness. Okay, so the soul is feminine in nature. The spirit is masculine in nature. The feminine soul is darker in nature. That's why it exists in these different dark matter energy dimensions. Okay, sorry, my chip ran out of space, so I had to delete some old information and come back and do this again. So picking up where I left off, or at least where I think I left off, I was talking about the soul and how it's feminine in nature, okay? It's dark in nature. Okay, I think this is where I was. So when you go outside at night and you look up at the sky, it's dark and you see tons of stars, okay? When you're in space, it's dark, okay? So you can think about it when you're in these, when you start traveling to different dimensions, I mean, these other dimensions are residing within dark matter energy space. So the soul, to be able to travel to different dimensions, which the soul can do, the holy guardian angel can do, that side of your energetic body can do that. It needs to be able to go through those higher condensed levels of dark matter energy. So that's why the soul is dark in nature. That's why it is feminine in nature. So you have to understand that to be able to get in touch with your holy guardian angel. Okay? And this is also one of the reasons why, from the Golden Dawn perspective, before they do their big ritual to get in touch with their holy guardian angel, which I don't agree with. I don't think is a smart way to do it, but you can still see the similarity in concept of what I'm saying right now. Before they go to do that ritual, they will invoke a ton of demonic entities. And basically it's using the same concept. You know, obviously demonic entities, demons, consist of a lot of dark matter energy. And when you invoke a demon, you are integrating that dark matter energy into your energy field. And that's necessary to be able to prepare yourself to have your own holy guardian angel come into your body, because the holy guardian angel is dark in nature. It is an aspect of your soul, and if your soul is feminine in nature, exists in these dark matter energy spaces that are different dimensions, well known, you know, and the common term is within the astral plane, then it would make sense. And it does make sense. I mean, the science proves it too. So the first thing that you need to know to strengthen your connection with your holy guardian angel, or to allow your holy guardian angel to step into you, is you need to know how to embrace dark matter energy. Okay, so that means if you're somebody that's afraid of dark matter energy, somebody that's afraid of being looked at as evil, or looking into what is evil, I mean, you have to figure this out for yourself. And the only way you're going to figure that out is by embracing it, going into it, looking at it, experimenting with it. Find out what evil really is. Because maybe evil was just a word put on a certain type of energy that is just as simple as a positive and a negative charge, just like a battery needs to create power. Okay, so if you're not allowing your energy field to consume dark energy, which is as simple, I mean, if you look around today, right, if you look around in the world today, there are tons of people that are corrupt, tons of people that are inverted. All they do is complain. They think they're victims. They're stuck in the system. Okay? Now, if you're somebody that is walking around trying to prevent people from saying negative things around you, and also trying to save other people in that same process as well, this sounds great. I mean, it sounds great what I'm saying right now. It sounds like a good intention. Like, I'm going to try to keep people away from saying negative things to me. I'm going to try to prevent that from happening at all costs. And I'm going to try to help people. I'm going to try to save people. I'm going to try to save them and change their mindset. Okay? That sounds great. But the reality of the world that we live in, and the energetic science that has to go behind increasing your own energetic power, is not going to work that way. You have to allow negative energy to come in so that you can consume it, so that you can process it, so that you can alchemize it, integrate it, and process it. That's the simplest term I can say, is just process it. Allow it to become more familiar with your energy field. And as you're processing negative energy, and you're not trying to spend energy saving somebody, but just allowing them to make their decision. Allow them to go down the road they're going to go down. They are a responsible adult. Okay? Let them go down their road. Okay? You don't need to save anybody. Obviously, there will be times where people will come across your path where you need to give them very valuable advice that is evolutionary based in nature, but those people will be asking and wanting that advice. So you have to have the wisdom to recognize when that person shows up and who that person is, rather than getting yourself into a mindset where you feel like you always have to save people and always got to give that type of advice and waste your energy. Therefore, preventing yourself from being able to consume dark matter energy and build up your energy field. Because when you build up your energy field like that, which is not comfortable to do, especially if you're new doing it, it's not easy to be receptive. It's not easy. Like, being ultimately receptive means you can stand in a room of people that are complaining, nagging, all that stuff, and in your mind, you know it's messed up. You know it's wrong, but you're simply standing there pulling in all that energy, all that chaos that they're wasting, all that energy they're spewing out. You're just pulling it in. You have no intention of saving anybody, just increasing your own evolutionary power, which is vampiric in nature. And you're building up your holy guardian angel by doing that. And the more you build it up, you're observing, you're understanding more, you're learning more about the world around you. The more you build it up, it gets to a point where it eventually gets so powerful, or I should say it gets powerful enough that it can come into your physical energy field. It can penetrate that wall or that barrier, or we could even say shell. It can penetrate that and then start influencing your conscious awareness. So rather than it being unconscious and then subconscious, then it can start influencing your conscious awareness. That's when you can start communicating consciously with your holy guardian angel with an actual image to see it appear in front of you. And this is what I can do. So what I'm speaking about is not something that I haven't experienced. And I had to go through a process of initiation to be able to do that. And it all had to do with the darker side of Kabbalistic initiation. And that's just the way that I did it. Okay? And I've studied the topic, and it has everything to do with empowering your soul, because the soul, once again, is the holy guardian angel that's projecting itself. That the soul is the holy guardian angel that is in another dimension. We can call it the astral, that is directly influencing your physical body and causing you to do things here on the physical plane. That's why the soul is your purpose. So your purpose is the reason why you're here. So you have a physical body for a reason, because your astral body, your holy guardian angel, wanted you to be here for a specific reason. So getting in alignment with your purpose strengthens your holy guardian angel as well. So that's what I'm going to say. This is basic tips on how to have your holy guardian angel step into you. You have to embrace dark matter energy. I don't care how much you want to argue with me. I don't care how much you think it's evil and that's not the right way to do it. I don't care. I've done it. I know other people that have done it. I've seen it. I've seen the science behind how this energetic alchemy takes place. It all has to do with embracing dark matter energy. Dark matter energy is chaos, but it's also potential. So when you embrace it with receptivity, you're turning all that chaos into your potential power, which is increasing your soul your soul's ability to emanate, which can then break the shell around your energy field, and then your holy guardian angel can start consciously influencing you. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm going to leave it there. My battery's going to die soon. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the thumbs up. Also hit the notification bell because I post videos as often as I can, and you definitely don't want to miss out, especially with content like this. And also go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, you know, if you're watching my channel and you're not subscribed, then what are you actually doing? Okay. Also, feel free to share this content. You know, you have my permission. Copy the links, share it to anybody that you feel like. And this is the first thing I want to say. Definitely make sure you go and you check out my Patreon, because on my Patreon, I have an entire vault of exclusive content that is not on my public YouTube channel, which ranges all the way from occult practices that are fundamental in nature that I perform on camera as well, teaching you how to do it successfully, to live streams that I do on YouTube that are not publicly uploaded to my YouTube channel, but instead uploaded to the Patreon, from step-by-step occult practices that you should perform if you are a beginner, and also intermediate or advanced. I still do them myself, that are the step-by-step structure of exactly what you need to do to gain power, psychically speaking. I call it the magic training course. Ranging to my top tier, which is my tier that is called the Vampire Service. This is my most popular tier. This is a service that I perform on the 29th of every month, and I permanently change your energy field to be more receptive. So I change you from being more Universe A dominant, energetically speaking, to Universe B dominant, which means you pull in energy from chaos, just like what I explained in this video. And you're constantly feeding your soul, constantly feeding your daemon, your astral body, your holy guardian angel. And over time, you will gain more and more and more power, okay? So that is a service that I have on my Patreon as well. That's tier 4. Definitely look into that if you're interested, okay? Where you can find the Patreon, for those of you that are interested, is within the YouTube description. You're going to go to that very first link at the top. Right there, that's where you'll find it, okay? Now, the second link below in the YouTube description is where you can book a tarot card reading with me. So if you want to book your tarot card reading with me, then what I can do is I can pinpoint exactly where you are on the Kabbalistic tree to see where you are on your own initiatory journey right now. Now, a lot of people think, how does that make sense? I've never initiated into Kabbalah. Well, this is what I tell you. You don't need to be initiated in Kabbalah to be somewhere located on that tree, because the tree is the multiverse. You're in the multiverse if you're here. And that's the reason why the tree is in the shape of the genetic code, or the DNA strand, I should say, because it runs through your blood. So I've done over 100 readings. I'm sure half of them don't even know about the Kabbalah that well. But I've been able to pinpoint where everybody's located at in their present moment, near future, and long-term future. And it's very valuable information, okay? So if that's what you're interested in, then definitely go to the second link below, book that, okay? Now, the third link in my YouTube description is where you can become a YouTube member. Now, all my YouTube members gain access to exclusive emojis that can be used in a special way, which I have created specifically, called the Psychic Warfare Program. So you can simply type out a few emojis and it will literally cause psychic damage to any of your enemies. And it is extremely simple. The more people that use it, the more powerful it gets. And there are a ton of people using it right now. Okay? So if you want to take advantage of that, and you want to look into it in a little bit more depth, I have an entire YouTube video that explains how that system works. It's called, in parentheses, YouTube members, followed by Psychic Warfare Program. So definitely make sure you go and check that out if you're interested. And your name appears as green within my live streams. So whenever you show up, I will be giving you a special shout out, probably multiple times throughout the live streams. Definitely once, okay? But probably, from what I've seen, every time I give multiple shout outs. So that's another option. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day or night, wherever you are. And I will see you on the next video. Peace.